right there. There we go. All right. So 3, 2, and 1. Well, Gaylene, welcome back
Yeah.
to Mayor's Monday, WSAU, WSAU.com. Of course, first of all, thank you for being the one who got Chick-fil-A across the finish line
Yeah.
for me. I almost feel like all of my work here is done in central Wisconsin, but I know that's far from the truth.
You're not Raising Cane's yet, so
Yes.
that's the next one.
Raising Cane's is the next one. We've got, talk of all other types of things coming here to Red Mountain. So I guess, is Raising Cane's now the most talked about here, or,
Yeah,
or is there something else?
I would say Raising Cane's definitely is the next one. Or people asking about the renovations at Walmart. That's another one. It's a little bit. I've been there a few times already in the last couple weeks, and things are moving around at Walmart. But yeah, definitely Raising Cane's. That has certainly gotten everybody's attention.
Yes, give us an update on that, because I know there's a lot of
Right.
construction at that
Right.
site right away.
Actually, they started the tear down over the winter months and et cetera, but they have not given us a full day of full time when they would be up and running. But we're kind of watching it. You can see it progress every time I drive down Red Mountain Drive, it seems like there's more and more being done. So it's coming fast. So I suspect at some point this year, but the exact time I don't have.
Yeah, and last time I was heading down Red Mountain Drive that way, it seemed that saw a few more land for sale signs out there than you normally would. Everybody, talks about how Red Mountain Drive is so difficult to navigate at times, but hey, there's still space for growth along that area. So it's great to see that's moving along right now. And then the next big thing, what is that going to be? Now, I've got my Chick-fil-A, we've got Culver's, we've got Taco Bell there, Jersey Mike's. Have we reached the end of that line yet?
Well, obviously there is still always room for development or redevelopment. Who knows what the future may bring. There hasn't been anything that's been proposed. What we are seeing is a couple of the more of the locally owned type of restaurants, which is good as well. So obviously going on along Double N, we had El Tequila last year, and Zachariah, and EJ's Diner, and yeah, so some of those are starting to also pop up as well. So that's a good mix of not only the major restaurants chains that you would see, but also the mix of the home restaurants too. So that's been a good mix for our region, I think. I believe.
Yeah, absolutely, and great to see the local places succeed as well as the national names. You got to have that mix. I'm guessing, is that one of those things that they talk to or teach you in municipal government or city management courses?
Diversify as far as your economies. Yeah, exactly. Because you get reliant on something that gets a little too much, but. Yeah, it's been, obviously it makes sense. Some of the restaurants and where they're locating. Obviously, if you get closer to the interchange, you're probably going to get your more national brands. And then the other locations that they're going to spring up, again, along that Double N corridor or R corridor or Breakfast Bear. And then Double N, you got Era Pancakes and EJ's and Zachariah and El Tequila and et cetera. So it's been a good mix of everything.
Absolutely. So then next up, let's talk about one of the things that you've got coming up this week, actually. You kind of want to bring everybody in to show off what the Village of Red Mountain is all about. You've got a community night coming up. I believe it's going to be here in the parking lot at Village Hall,
Yep,
right?
that's correct. So it's our community outreach night. This is actually our second year, and it's what I would label as a community engagement. It's our way of kind of explaining like what we do. And we also, it's not just like, okay, well, what does that mean with the community development department? What does that mean for street and parks? But it's also bringing to attention some of the current projects that we're working on. So for example, I'm sure we'll have information like we do this at elections as well. So we have like tables out and each of the staff members participate, and we have information. It could be on the water treatment plant. It could be on the new trail project at State Park and State Park Speedway. So we're going to have that kind of information as well. Another big thing that I had mentioned was our update to our outdoor rec plan. So we're going to need feedback from our residents. We'll have our survey information or QR code available at the community outreach night so that people can scan it and get some information. So it's open to everybody. You don't have to be a Rib Mountain resident, but obviously this is meant to engage with our residents in our community and get them to know more about what we do, maybe as a department. And sometimes people don't vote in person. They may vote mail-in, so they don't get a chance to stop by the municipal center and talk to staff. Right. So we're going to be there, and to add a little extra to it, we have food trucks available at the event as well to encourage that. One of the big things too at the event, a little bit new this year, our Bike and Ped committee, I should say, Ped and Bike committee is being involved. They encourage people to ride their bikes to the event if they can. If they do, we'll be giving out, you'll get a ticket for a free ice cream bar or popsicle for riding your bike to the event. Also, the word search that we had going on that will conclude that night as well. So it's getting a little bit more involved. I think, again, this is a little bit different than the first year. We're going on second year. I'm sure things will happen for third year as we go go into the future.
I know the very first one was kind of to reacclimate yourself to residents because that was right at the time that you changed from a township to a village. Now this one seems like you're really saying, hey, give us a couple of minutes. Let's tell you what's going on here. Let's tell you what the municipal government actually does here. So that way you can be, it makes the government more approachable to some of those residents that might not, be, as I like to say, the sickos like me that actually watch meetings and enjoy it.
Or come to a meeting and want to sit through a whole meeting and wait for the last part that says public comment period. Yes, exactly. Or even just stopping by the municipal center because they're busy. We're open regular business hours. They may not have an opportunity to come in. So it certainly doesn't stop anybody being able to send us an email or pick it up the phone. But to your point, it's a lot of the things that tend to trend in local government is about community engagement. And this is our way of doing another way of community outreach and community engagement with our residents. Again, it's important for us to make sure that everybody understands we can always continue to improve upon that. And this is just one of those steps. The whole, we're being open government and come and see what we're doing. Come and ask that question, like, hey, what's going on with the property next door to the municipal center? We can tell you. Oh, when's Raising Cane's opening? Exactly. Or what are you gonna do, with road projects coming up? That's the kind of information we plan on sharing. Fire district will also be there, so Safer plans on being there. And obviously we work with the Marathon County Sheriff's Department. They're gonna be there. I think Public Works is going to have a truck or something.
Oh,
so check it out.
Yeah, touch a truck is always something great for the kids. One more thing then before we let you go. I know a lot of people have electronics sitting in their basement, those old TVs, old tablets, computers, things like that. Does anybody really have a desktop computer anymore? Be something that I would say. But I know you've got a recycling event coming up that you wanted to promote as well, because a lot of people don't realize the proper way to get rid of those things.
Right. So this is new for us. We are going to have a drop-off June 1st through the 5th. It will be open our regular hours. We plan on opening at 7:30 to 5. We do our summer hours, and then it's half days on Friday. But we're working with Wausau Scrappers. So, yes, if you have an old TV, no tube TVs, please. It will be only those flat screen, which I happen to just have one. It died on ours. Being able to drop it off. So we're working with coordination with them. So yes, this is open to Rib Mountain residents to bring in some electronics that might be, again, to your point, old computer screens, etc. Bring them in. We'll see how it goes. We're hoping this turns out to be a good event. We've had a few phone calls. We'll be putting stuff out on social media. So, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that, it is actually state law that you have to recycle some of those items. I know we've got places that do that in Wausau. We've had events like this for Wausau residents as well. Is this the first year that you've done something like this?
Yeah, it is. I know that you can use locally. I know, for example, I've heard some of our local retailers will take that stuff. but this is the first time that we've ever hosted something like this. So thought we'd take advantage and do an event. We'll see how it goes. If it works well, we'll be doing it again and seeing what we need to, if it needs to expand a little bit, we certainly can do that. But yeah, it's the first year.
Anything else you'd like folks to know then before we let you go?
Farmers market, it's going well. We got a couple of weeks under our belt. It is here at the Municipal Center on Fridays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. It was really good turnout. First couple times, I know weather's been a little bit of a factor. We would encourage people to show up. It'll be a nice event for people to come on in, and food trucks as well. So food trucks and crafts and veggies and etc. So
yeah, what is your favorite find at the
I like
farmers
the
market?
coffee. Oh my gosh, it's so spoiled to be coming over to get coffee because I don't live too far from here. Matter of fact, I rode my bike to work last week Friday and can't really ride your bike and have a coffee in hand. So it was really nice to have. We have a couple of the coffee vendors that are part of our farmers market. So I've been able to have some fresh coffee. So that's been great.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to all of that. And again, always appreciate the time. And we'll look forward to chatting again down the road.
All right. Thank you.